Hello, my name is Reg, and you're watching Shattered Dungeons. Somewhere.
Welcome, everybody. We're Shattered Dungeons. We play an indie RPG every Tuesday night for everyone to enjoy. And I want to let everyone know how terrible tech issues are. We are streaming right now through my phone's internet connection because the upload speed for my internet service provider is all over the place. It was crazy. So thankfully I have this really crazy backup solution using my phone's Wi-Fi hotspot. So it works. It should be fine. So if you notice some quality degradation, if you will, on our live stream, I'm sorry, but I'm so glad we can have a show, even though we're very, very late. But we got it figured out. So tonight we got a fun story in store for you. I promise you that it's gonna be so crazy, the most outlandish story we've had all season. Our heroes deliver a memo. That's it. So, now we do have Vanessa shirts. I'm wearing one. If you would like to be angrily running around your house trying to figure out why the upload speed's not working right, go buy a Vanessa t-shirt. It's great, and you can blame it all on her. Literally in chat, and with our cast here, everyone was already blaming Vanessa, so it's just her fault again. Also, go to our Patreon page. You can help support us by being a patron. You get access to all of our music, all of our behind-the-scenes stuff, as well as access to our community night one-shots, which I will be putting on the calendar soon, so that we can get those rolling again. Lastly, the most important announcement I have, this show alone has seen 20,000 podcast downloads. We've seen 20,000 views on YouTube. We've seen 10,000 views on TikTok, and I think 5,000 on Instagram Reels, whatever that is. So we're gonna do.
That's what the Facebook uses instead of Shorts there.
Oh, gotcha. Very cool. Well, regardless, we have a new show coming out. It's going to air Wednesday night, October 27th at 9:30 p.m. It's called Critical Dawn, and it will follow a special group consisting of Tofu, Link Chef, Jordan, Ray will be running it, and a couple other folks. So if you would like to, definitely tune in that night. It is pre-recorded, so it won't have live interaction, but the story itself is pretty great. So definitely go check that out. Tune in live, and it will be available the following day. So everywhere else, podcast app, all that fun stuff. So that's all I have. Are you guys ready to get the show on the road?
Oh,
Absolutely.
We're always ready there.
I think everyone's ready, myself included. All right, enjoy the intro video.
Long ago, a powerful spellcaster by the name of Vezifor began to study the secrets of immortality. For years, he researched, then finally had a breakthrough. He performed the ritual and became a lich. After years of pillaging and war, he grew bored and retired to his tower. It was then he decided to build a dungeon.
There are those of you out there who said I could not design the perfect dungeon, Vanessa. But I proved them all wrong. We got demons, we got dragons, we got undead, we even got unpaid interns. Head on down, because
this is Shattered Dungeons. This is Shattered Dungeons.
And we are back. This show, called Shatter Dungeons, is sponsored by our patrons on Patreon. You can be one, get access to a whole bunch of fun stuff at patreon.com/shatteredtabletopgames, and by our subscribers on Twitch, which if you haven't become one, go be one. It's a great way to support the show when it works.
Oh, you should totally do that.
Thank you, dog with Toby's hat. And also you
What do
get
you
those
mean,
sweet
Toby?
emotes. So let's see those Vanessa emotes in chat to the best of our ability. And don't forget exclamation point D100. That's how you roll in chat. I will use those to the best of my ability, and it'll be pretty fun. So here we go. Now we left off with our group of intrepid interns completing the intern games, which is basically just two groups of interns competing with bar games. Really lackluster when it comes down to it. But Cyprus was able to obliterate one of their leader, if you will, who claimed she was bad at darts, and even though she has no training or ability in ranged weapons, she destroyed him, took it away. Really great job. Also, Grunkle was able to wrestle another opponent with potency and basically knocked him out. And between Toby and Cypress and Grunkle, they killed a guy. And it was, yeah.
It happens, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know my own
I also
strength.
got to drink 2 kegs of free beer, so that was pretty cool.
True.
Too much alcohol.
Now, we are missing two tonight.
That individual.
Ray and Heather are not with us this evening. Family stuff going on with both of them. But we do have Toby, who will be played by Jordan.
Oh, hey there, it's me, Toby. Apparently Sog played another trick on me with some sort of potion, so Mr. David, if you could just go ahead and kill me again, maybe that'll fix things.
Sure. Lightning
How you
zaps
wanna do
from a random dog in the dungeon's face and hits you, and now you're
Oh
dead.
no, my tiny puppy ghost body, ah!
This shtick gets old quick. You know, I put a
gets
lot
old.
of-
It doesn't get old for me. That's what's important.
You know, I spend a lot of time making sure everyone's names appear in the right box, and every time you do that, they change. Thank you for that.
That's okay. There is a reason I do these shenanigans early.
Yes, true. Rachel, you will be playing Cypress tonight.
Yes, I am playing Cypress. Always. And forever.
Our resident werewolf. And then Grunkle is played, of course, by Dion.
Oh.
Yeah, as I said before, I had nothing to do with whatever death or dead person they were talking about.
It was me. To be fair, it was me. I don't know my own strength. Sometimes I use too much. I claw too many times. It happens to all of us, okay? But we reuse him. He's now zombie, so don't worry about it. We're very green at company. Yes.
True.
You know, I managed to light a couple of people on fire. That was pretty cool.
It was alright.
pretty cool.
It's
So,
okay.
after all of those shenanigans, you retired, and it's been a couple of days now. And Jim calls you into his office, and you enter. You all sit down at the chairs in front of him, and he looks at you and he says,
Oi, looks like the game's got you in a wee bit of trouble. Vanessa requires you to meet with her, so get on, go meet with her.
Oh, you hear that? Vanessa wants to see me again. Oh, I better make sure everything looking good here. Am I translucent enough? Shiny? Am I doing good?
I can see through you, so yeah, you're pretty good, I guess. Yes.
Okay, you got this,
Yes.
Toby.
So, leaving Jim's office, you head toward Vanessa's office. As you enter, I'll go ahead and put you guys' characters in the office. As you enter,
Knock, knock.
you see the group from before already seated on the couch. to your
Is that
dismay,
the dead guy?
no, the dead guy is actually dead and gone. As you enter, to your dismay, Vanessa says, "Welcome! Just in time. We needed to have a little chat. Because you're all interns, there's a strict no inter-intern conflict policy. It's very aptly named. So, that being the case, you'll have to write an apology note and verbally deliver them to each of the department heads. So, here's some paper. Each one, yep, one to you, one to you. Yep, here you go. Anywho,
I'm not capable of writing.
well, you're gonna have to write it. We do need it on file, so...
No, I mean...
You're gonna have to figure it out. There's no exceptions here, no loopholes in this office. So here's some paper. Let's get those quills out and let's start writing. Come on, let's go. All right. If you have any questions, I'll sit here.
I feel like this is a bit of a kind of ghost ableist concern, but okay.
Well,
maybe I should raise that with my head of HR.
Yeah. So, because everyone should be able to write and read in this dungeon, it is a requirement of everyone's role. You should be able to do this task, right?
I mean, how do you expect Sog or actually did Sog ever for you?
What?
You know, our friend. You remember him?
He didn't participate in the intern games, so...
No, I don't mean for this, but did he ever fill out paperwork, or...
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just curious about the logistics of how he did that.
Yeah, so he holds the quill with his mouth, and his handwriting is very sloppy, but it technically is signed, so...
Okay, so we had a little discussion amongst ourselves there. Was there any drool left behind? Is there moisture coming out of that orifice?
I wasn't paying attention. Lots of paperwork when we were onboarding interns, but so go ahead and let's stop talking and start writing. So just figure out whatever you'd like to say to the department
I've got an
heads.
idea. I'm gonna summon Chimpana and have him write for.
So we say this is for the department heads or for these guys, and she points to the.
Oh no, not to each other. See, you guys are interns, so you really don't have any rights. You kind of just do what needs to be done, but there are policies and rules in place. So, what you guys are writing are apologies to the department heads, so you don't have to write it to all of them. You can pick just one. That's War Master Ketrick, Shaman Delog, Executioner Skits, or Jim, or Chef Brittlestink. Really your choice. But you do have to write them, and you do have to say them.
Are you not a department head?
Yeah, do you count as one?
You're a department.
Oh, I appreciate that, but no, technically I'm not. But
Well,
I should be. You're right.
Before we do the apologies, we should.
Can we write an apology to you that you're being underrepresented in your
And overworked, underpaid. You don't have an assistant. Like you need to stand up for yourself. You got 4 legs. You can do it. I believe in you.
You're strong, independent equine. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
I mean, I do have 4 hooves. You're right, but I don't know. I mean,
did Lich Vezifold actually talk to you when you went to go see him there? Did
I
everything
don't
go
want to
okay?
talk about that. That's gonna bring up a lot of feelings that I'm not prepared to deal with right now.
Okay, I'm sorry for your pain.
But you're right.
Like,
I should be a department head, and I'm not. And if Regis doesn't see it, and no one else seems to see it.
If you are the HR Centaur, how are you? Who is your department head? I want to talk to them
directly to Lich Vezifold, and I can't get a meeting with him. And I'm just on an island in this dungeon, and it feels so terrible not being able to.
I'm so sorry.
You just remember that you've always got a shoulder to cry through here.
I appreciate that, but no, I think that would raise concerns, and effectively, I just do what's in this book. And she points to a little binder that she has.
HR for dummies.
No, it's like a 3-ring binder she keeps on her desk next to the primary chair she sits in, and she it's very It's a very thick
Page
binder.
1 just says, try your best.
Yeah, it's got like a Lisa Frank design all across the cover, because why not?
I love her.
I know we have a big Lisa Frank fan in the chat.
Oh, we do? I wonder who it could be.
Oh, you know who it is.
Link Chef.
You just wait for chat to catch up. Maybe.
So, as you guys are being handed pen or quill and paper, do you write down your apology?
Okay, I'm going to dictate my apology to Chimpana here. Dear Executioner, what's his face? No, it's Tofu, Link Chef. We all know it's Tofu. Anywho, dear Executioner fella there, we're so sorry that we took away the pleasure of you doing your job of killing that fella. But you know what? When they started a fight, they tried to end my friend's lives. I'm already
Toby,
dead.
You speaking what you're writing out loud is actually distracting the other interns. So
I should apologize again for their weaknesses as well. I'm sorry that these people can't stay on task while we're all trying to write a few things. Maybe a few sessions with Vanessa.
This time, so just whisper in the Chimpana's ear.
Okay, Chimpana, just right. I'm sorry these interns are so weak.
So,
I
does
have
everyone...
finished mine.
Perfect. Does everyone else have their apology prepared?
I can't wait to see this.
My apology is prepared.
Okay.
Mine is very prepared.
So, now that you're all done writing your apologies, I'm gonna need each of you to choose one of the department heads to go and apologize to. So, and it'll be on behalf of the group as a whole, all the interns involved. Grunkle, who would you like to go and formally apologize to?
Could you repeat the list of people that
I got dibs on the killing guy.
Sure. There's War Master Ketrick, there's Shaman Dlog, Executioner Skits, Jim, and Chef Brittlestink.
I feel like you're friends with Chef
Brittlestink.
Okay, perfect. He's just right out the door to the right, so if you just want to head that way, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll go take care of that. Thank you.
Yep, and Cypress, what about you?
Can I read it to you and get your opinion first, or no, you don't want that?
No, I think a heartfelt apology, when said a second time, just kind of loses some of that emotion behind it.
I did write a heart, so that's
okay,
true.
Perfect.
I would like to apologize to Jim specifically.
Okay, perfect. Well, you know where his office is. He's probably
I
there.
do.
Wasn't Jim the one that encouraged the infighting?
I wasn't there. I don't know, but I know he knows
Pretty
it's against the
sure.
rules. So, Toby,
Pretty
who are you
sure
going to be
he was-
apologizing to?
I want that guy that kills people, please.
Executioner Skits?
Yeah, I have a. Name sounds familiar. I'm just curious if he's one of the ones that did me in one time.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Well, he's in the torture chamber. Don't like saying
that sounds like fun.
Okay. And as you guys exit, she continues to ask the rest of the group who they're apologizing to. So, we'll kind of go down the line.
Apologize to your mothers for being a disappointment, I say as we leave.
You hear Kilnad go, "Hey, I need an apology for that." Grunkle,
No.
You turn to the right and go into Chef Brittlestink's kitchen. He looks at you and just... Which you've come to learn is, why are you in my kitchen?
Sorry, they're crazy here and they asked us to waste your valuable time and apologize. Now that red tape's taken care of, I will like to return you to your busy schedule. What's that over there? Can I get some of that?
He kind of eyes what you're looking at and back at you. He kind of thinks about what you said and he nods approvingly. He reaches over and
This is the
gives you-
best friendship.
Yeah, he gives you an apple covered in caramel and chocolate cookie crumbles.
Ooh.
Thanks, Matt. You're really the best person here. I appreciate you.
He gives you like a slight tap on the shoulder, which is supposed to be like a pat on the back, but because he's so large, he doesn't want to harm you. So, as Grunkle finishes that up, Cypress, you find Jim. He's in his office.
Oi, why are you back here? I thought you were supposed to be with Vanessa.
Hi, Jim. So, fun fact, she made me write an apology letter to you for,
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. I
She
had the
really
same
sent
thought.
you all this way just to waste
She
all
did.
of our time.
She did, but I mean, it's above her head. You know, she has orders. You have orders. I get it. So
She
I wrote
reports
you
to
a
someone
letter.
who doesn't even give her the time of day. There's literally a
I know,
binder
it's
in
terrible.
her office.
It's terrible.
Her boss is a book of paper that she wrote. This is ridiculous. All right, get it over with.
That is
Fine.
sad. Okay, I wrote it just for you, okay? It says, Jim, I am very sorry for the murdering stuff. It is what it is. We'll kill them all next time. Love, Cypress. And then it's a little wolf.
Oh,
You
look
see
at
my
that.
wolf?
That is a little wolf.
Isn't it tiny?
it is.
It's fun. It's
I'm
all
going
for
to be
you.
honest with you, Cypress. I had no idea
Yes.
you were a talented artist.
Thank you. You live a long time, you pick up weird things. It is what it is, you know. But do you accept my apology? Is what I'm asking, Mr. Jim.
Absolutely not. But
Okay.
for the purposes of Vanessa's paperwork, yes, that's fine.
Ah,
Mission
yes!
accomplished.
thank you, Jim. I always want to be a best intern I can.
Well,
Okay.
Best intern implies being able to do the intern games and not get caught, so maybe next time no deaths.
I'm so sorry. My claws, they're so sharp. I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. Or I'll kill them all next time. No one will talk about it. It's fine.
No
Okay.
witnesses is always
No
a good way to go.
witnesses, no crime. Yeah. Okay.
That's
Thank you,
the
Jim.
law I live by.
Me
All right.
too.
Off with you. Go. Other things to get to.
Bye.
You exit, and Toby, you phase through a wall into the executioner's torture chamber, really. And as you enter, you see 2 cages on your right, a table covered in dried blood in the center, what appears to be a cage with doors with spikes on it that close and impale somebody. And then there is a stretching table with shackles and chains that Executioner Skits is currently standing over, admiring.
Oh, this is just a lovely place of death you got here.
What you doing in here?
Oh, hey there. Toby Gunderson, pleasure to make your acquaintance. Out
I
of
don't
character.
know you.
Okay, so I wasn't sure if you're one of the executioners that's killed me before. You know, you live long lives, and sometimes sometimes people gotta do you in one. What was his name? Executioner
Why
Bob.
are you here?
Oh, you're familiar with Vanessa, yeah?
Of course.
Okay, so Vanessa said we had to write apologies and go tell them to people. I figured you're a fella that likes to do some killing, yeah?
He looks around and just like,
Yes,
Okay,
I
so-
love to
okay.
kill.
Okay, sometimes they say when you assume you make butts out of you and me, and I'm real happy to know that I was right on the mark on this one. So we kind of killed one of them interns, mostly because they tried to kill us first. And so I guess in the spirit of, she said we got to go apologize about that. So I'm sorry that we didn't give you the pleasure of killing that one yourself. And I apologize that we didn't do a better job and kill the rest of them. They called Uncle and everything, and we were being good sports about it and said, okay, you can live. I guess if you want, if it makes you feel better, you want to kill me one time just for fun's sake, just to get it out of your system?
Actually, yes. Could you climb on this table?
Sure there. This one? Just floating onto this.
No, this new one over here.
Oh, this one, it's like a big T there.
Yep, so this one is the stretching table. He like tries to lock you in, so like your arms are wide open, the shackles are kind of around your wrists, and he kind of loosely ties a rope to your upper torso and the legs that kind of, I'm assuming, disappear into like a wispy tail.
There.
And you're amazed that the rope is actually like holding you. So clearly it's some kind of magical contraption that he has here. He goes,
all right, are you ready?
I'm very curious to see where this is going.
Okay.
and he starts spinning a wheel. And as he does so, think of like a ship's captain's wheel. He's just spinning, and you hear as the chains are going, and you are slowly being pulled apart like a Stretch Armstrong figure. And then
I feel like Laffy Taffy. This is amazing.
You don't feel any pain, but eventually he keeps pulling, and you just pop, and like ghost dust explodes out of nowhere, out of your person, and you are dead once more.
Well. Oh, you're back. Okay.
That was pretty cool there. I haven't blown up like that since I had that anaphylactic shock after that wasp nest incident. You may think that beehive there, that looks like I could wear it like some sort of hat, like a snacking hat where you could just eat some honey as you go, but no, apparently the stings can kill you there.
Apology accepted. Back to Vanessa.
Okay, bye there. Hopefully we'll see you again soon and we can do some more fun tests.
He doesn't respond to you as you leave. He's just like standing proudly over his little stretch table. So, having formally apologized, you return to Vanessa. She thanks you and says, "Doing the hardest work of all, apologizing and owning our flaws, is what promotes a healthy workplace culture." Now,
you hear that, Cypress? She wants you to hone your claws.
Oh, okay, I will.
That's not what I'm saying. Please don't hear me say that.
It's too late.
No, I'm just gonna ignore that happened. So, now, if you don't mind, now that everything's good and all the paperwork's been filed, you can go ahead and hand me your apologies. Thank you. Thank you. All right, good. All right.
Give the lady the thing.
Oh, thank you. I'm not going to assume you're a pet because last time I got in trouble. So, now, if you don't mind, can you take this message right here? This one, she hands you a letter in an envelope. Can you take this to Shaman Dlog, please? That's some information. He needs just kind of an update on how we're going to do some of the filing for some of the things that he's been researching. So, important things, definitely important.
Sure. Can I read it first, or do I have to just give it to him?
I prefer you just read it.
You wanted to put it in
give
that,
it to him, but I don't care if you read it. It's really just for him, so.
Is it?
Okay.
Is it for one of them File 13 things?
I don't know what that is.
That's when you say you're gonna file something, but you really put it in the trash can.
Oh, no, this is more of just like an update on the formatting of how we're going to communicate to Lich Vesselfall some of the research he's been doing. So, he likes it a certain way, and I just want to make sure that we communicate in the right way.
Question. Mm-hmm. So, can you give me a percentage odds of me delivering this letter to him? How will he attack me? Like 50%, 80%? I just need to be prepared.
Shaman Dlog's a sweetie. He's a vampire. He doesn't care about anything but his research.
Oh, okay, cool. So
he's
for
a
like
vampire.
5,
That must-
for like
that must really
5%.
suck there.
Oh yeah, he kind of just leaves himself to his own devices, and he's been researching stuff, new traps, different spells, things like that. Really important things, but yeah. So if you could just take that to him, that'd be great. Thank you.
Okay, I will. Anything for you, Vanessa. You have an amazing day. You're amazing.
You all too.
You deserve to be treated as a sentient creature with respect and all.
I
Eat another cookie.
I was.
No, You know who I mean. You know who I mean. It's okay. It's okay.
You guys exit. So now
she's gonna love me one day. Just you wait.
Now you have the challenge, if you will, of finding Shaman Delog's laboratory and then trying to give him this memo.
Have you guys heard of them vampires before?
I would assume it's somewhere dark.
Do you think? Okay, you live a few lives. You hear some rumors, right?
Yes.
So, like, I've heard a few things that they don't like, more like they kill them. Things like sunlight, stakes, but it is unclear if these have been the wood kind or the cow kind.
Yes. They don't like garlic either, I don't think.
That's what I was going to say. Hey, Grunkle, do you think we could borrow from Chef Brittlestink maybe some garlic and or a cow steak of some sort?
Do we want to antagonize him with the things he doesn't like? I don't think that's the goal.
We cannot bother Chef Brittlestink with anything. He's doing very busy work.
Okay.
Would it be insulting to ask when we meet this fella to be like, hey, how much of these things we have heard rumors? How much of this is true there?
What? It might be insulting.
If someone was like, hey, Toby, I'm curious if this would kill you, I'm pretty game. I'm pretty game about letting him try.
Well, you're pretty game about most things. We don't know the personality of this vampire man. So, like, he might just go, oh, how dare you talk to me, interns, and then
I did hear a
suck
story.
my blood. You don't have blood. You don't have that, fear.
I did hear, though, disappointingly, that there was a vampire killed by just some arrows once.
Ooh, what a way to go. How boring.
He kind of let his guard down and just, there you go.
So, should we ask...
Fun story, became a ghost after.
Oh, is that you? Did you die?
That's actually not my death. I wish I could have been there.
Oh, did you have a ghost friend and that's how that happened? Like, that's how they died?
Yeah. Okay. I say friend. It's more like an acquaintance. We've met a few times. Maybe, hopefully, it'll be there someday.
I don't know.
So, you guys head toward Shaman Delog's area. Now, you've only passed by here maybe once or twice. You don't really spend a lot of time on this end of the dungeon. So you get to where it is, just before Executioner Skit's area, and you see the door cracked slightly like it normally is, so you kind of peek in like you've done many times. What do you do now?
Well, he's a vampire, so he probably doesn't like, because he's not allowed to enter without permission, so, like, we should probably, like, knock on the door.
You're saying don't just fly in there through the door and spook him.
Toby, here's, like, a lesson on how to deal with people. That's not generally okay. Though this is a dungeon, so maybe he'd appreciate it. I don't know.
I don't
50-50.
Like, if you got a problem with noise, I bet some of these doors, because of the whole the dungeon aesthetic, they're kind of creaky and squeaky. And so, like, if your head was hurting, you'd be like, hey, can you keep that down there? So someone like me who could just kind of come in and go, oh, hey there, how you doing?
Though if he's a vampire, maybe he has, like, super hearing, so maybe he already knows we're here. So, like, I'll just knock.
He might be. Are you okay, sir? Are you good?
The door swings open effortlessly. Clearly, it's been well maintained, and the hinges are greased and all that.
Oh, he
And so
definitely
it's
used
just-
some WD-40
just-
up in here. That's impressive.
There's no creak as it opens slowly, much to your dismay. That is an aesthetic that
I was
you all
worried we
appreciate.
were gonna have to go to the Quick Trip and get a bottle ourselves, but problem solved.
Looking into the laboratory, you see several desks in various formations, clearly all having different purposes. There's one that is mostly alchemical things, beakers, bubbling potions, etc. There is one that is clearly for spell bindings. You see some various spell tomes and books, things like that. As well as weapons. And then you see Shaman Dlog. He stands over the table that has different spell books, scrolls, essence gems. Clearly he is working and almost in a trance-like state, focused on what he's doing. His back turned to you.
Okay, so did the door open on his own, or he did it and he's just back to doing what he's doing?
Hey, Raisinoff.
When I knocked on it, it opened. I knocked on it, it opened.
Hey there, Raz. No, but did the door do it magically, or did he do that?
No, whenever I knocked, the pressure of my knock, it
Oh.
opened the door.
Oh,
I'm very
you're-
strong. You
I was
forget.
about to say you are very strong, then. 'Cause
I am. I'm very.
if I try and do it, my hand just goes through. You see nothing.
I do see
I
nothing.
got these
Can I-
lovely ghost arms.
Can I kind of see what he's working on from this distance?
Yeah.
Can I make a check?
Yeah, you notice that he's very focused, obviously, on what he's doing. He has a scroll in his hand he appears to be reading, and there's, like I said, some random things that are just ominously glowing on the desk. That's pretty much it that you see from this far away. If you want to roll a potency check, you can see if there's anything else going on, but your immediate thought is there's so much going on in here, you might have a tough time training a specific thing.
No, I'm just more focused on what he has going on there. And actually, let me do a sneak check to get up close to him and just gaze over his shoulder.
Today is the day Grunkle kills a vampire. No.
I'm not trying. And here's my potency check to see if I can understand when I get close.
Okay, let's get a roll from chat, exclamation
Lord.
point D100 to see if Grunkle sneaks up on
We need a low
Shaman
roll,
Dlog.
chat. We need a low roll.
Yeah. As you near,
You know what?
you do look
For
over,
fun.
and with your potency check, you notice that there is nothing written on the page on the scroll he's looking at.
And what about the other magics that he's doing? Basically, I'm assuming he's either casted it or does he have a pen and he's writing? It's about to write.
No, he's it's like he had just cast a scroll or something like that. He's holding the scroll with both hands. He doesn't appear to be doing anything in particular. You feel like you have snuck up on him pretty well. Toby, what's your 192 for?
Oh, I just figured since he's trying to see what's going on around here, I'm just curious to see if I notice anything.
Okay. As you near Grunkle, you notice that, again, the scroll has no writing on it. But the closer you get, you feel like there's something off about him. And you hold for a moment, being very confident that you've snuck pretty well. And then you notice that he's not breathing. Toby,
typically-
as you're looking around, you notice that there are notes on the table nearby, basically on a much stronger version of the paralyzed spell.
Oh, this sounds pretty cool, eh?
What? What does?
This is one of them things that stop people in their tracks, like a deer in headlights, but like really big.
Do we think he's paralyzed?
This time
him?
to reverse that.
Hello?
We start looking around for a negate scroll or something on each of these tables.
Cypress just walks up in front of the table.
Vampire. I'm sure it'll go well.
Walks up in front of the table and tries to make eye contact with him and is like, hello?
He is unblinking and his eyes are trained on the page. It's very clear he's not acknowledging you.
You think he's taking one of them Horcruxes?
Grunkle, as you search around, you don't find a negate spell, but you do find a scroll with a spell you don't recognize on it.
Toby, can you take a look at this?
Well, what you got there?
I don't know.
I'm showing the.
Oh, clearly it's about something important, but it's like they got a couple of zips and a zaz in there, and they don't seem to fit in their place. So just wondering if you could take a look at it for me.
Sure, Dare. What do we got here?
Looking at it, you notice between the both of you, you kind of go back and forth. I won't have you roll for it, but between both of you's specific knowledge of various magics
one of them
and things
ampersands?
like that, you notice that this is half of a spell. It's not a full spell. It seems like this is one part dimensional portal and one part paralyze.
Is he gonna open like a portal inside of somebody? Is that what the point of this is?
I heard this story about people have these things called their soul, and it can be stored in things. I wonder if he's doing something with his soul.
This is why I don't mess with magic.
Is that what I am?
Of his internal self somewhere, maybe while paralyzing. I don't know, like a ultimate capture spell.
Oh God, he's a Ghostbuster. I need to go.
So
float away there.
Move his arms around. Can we move him around like a doll, like a mannequin? Is he posable?
Oh God.
So you reach out and grab his arm and try and move it, and it is stuck in that position. It is unable to move. But you do try and pick him up, and he picks up pretty easily. Obviously, it's his weight that you're picking up, so as long as you can do that, you're fine.
Okay,
So
anybody see Weekend at Bernie's 2? All we need is some calypso music and sunglasses.
This is a terrible idea. So, like, if I'm understanding your magic talk, which I generally don't, so if we break paralysis spell, he comes back? Or you're saying we think that his soul is somewhere else?
Oh.
Vampires have souls?
Of course they do. Where do you think the soul goes when they become vampires? It's in
I
them.
don't know.
Am
They
I
die?
a soul?
Do I have two souls if I have a wolf self and then an elf self?
Well, isn't there a saying that inside all of us is two wolves? Or is
I
that
don't have
just-
two, I just have the one.
Or is that
just
just
one.
if you had a really good hunt?
I don't know. I've never heard this saying before.
Well, assume so
Well, we don't know what was on the piece of paper, right? That he was...
his eyes capable of movement. I look at his eyes and I'm like,
There is no motion in his eyes whatsoever.
it's not
What if he's
breathing, he's not moving.
paralyzed?
What if you touch that paper he's staring at?
There was something on it. He cast it, and it's not on it anymore. I checked the page. Magic. Is there any potency coming from this page anymore?
No, nothing on the page he's holding.
Yeah, he done did it. He done did it.
So
Is this some kind of drug that I'm not familiar with?
I don't think so.
What were you about to say, Cypress?
Oh, So what if we like rip the page? Does that have any bearing on magic? I don't know magic. I know fighting.
We wouldn't be able to use the page for other things.
Okay, so it just becomes paper, just smaller paper. Okay.
Were we
that's fair.
supposed to actually talk to him, or we were just handing him this? Did we
We're
put it
supposed
on
to
the
hand
desk?
it to
Are we good?
Morally, maybe not, but I don't. Imagine Vanessa's face if we walked away and this guy died again. From being paralyzed.
So what if we?
She'd
pick
be
him
very
up?
disappointed in you. No.
One of y'all picks him up, carries him to Vanessa, and
I'll not be doing.
and then we just show Vanessa that he's holding it and be like, "See," and then we put it back.
We're gonna give her a panic attack if we do that.
She can only handle so much.
Grunkle, can you fix
here.
this? Can you fix?
You know what? I think I can.
You can fix? Oh, good.
What we
Okay,
need
just
to do
don't
is
kill him.
complete this spell. So let me go over here and figure out how to reverse a paralysis spell.
While you're doing that,
I mean, don't those usually go away with time?
I don't know. This one here looks complicated. Looking around at the other stuff on this desk, was he mixing anything or?
Nope.
a sick trap.
Like drugs.
Trap beat. While you're snooping, Cypress bends down and she looks him in the eyes, tries to make eye contact, sort of. She's like, "Listen, shaman man, we are trying our best to help you. If you can hear me, we are trying our best to help you. If you die, we are so sorry. It's not our fault. You did this yourself. You could have been left here for forever, okay?"
Maybe next time you leave a note that says out for lunch or something.
Or I put my soul in here. Don't touch it. Like something like that we can read. Not that it's your fault, but I do have this letter. Should I read the letter out to you, or should I just wait? I don't know. What if you're dead already? Again. Are vampires dead? And she's just talking to herself,
just
stream of
trails
thought.
off. Grunkle, as you're looking around, you don't see any potions or other scrolls or anything like that, but you do notice that some of the notes that Toby saw earlier there's another set of them. And so you kind of very quickly peruse them, and you see that the full spell is written in the notes that you're currently reading. So, taking a moment, you kind of scroll the rest of the magic words and other things onto the half scroll. And as you do so, you kind of just cross-check it, make sure it's right. And then you're fairly confident that you have an identical scroll now of what he must have cast.
So the role here is not to cast this spell. It jacks up the wearer, but maybe we can try to figure out a way to understand its effects on the body. So now that we have a complete spell, can I tell what the portal effect of it is, or the?
Yes.
Can I kind of determine that?
So you take a moment to just kind of read and think and cross-reference through it. The spell doesn't have a name yet. It's clearly in the research phase. But what it does is it paralyzes the target and traps them within the confines of their brain. So their essence, instead of being trapped in an essence gem like you would if you wanted to use this for spellbinding or, stuff like that, you become trapped within your body, unable to do anything. You're basically...
So they just disassociate then?
Yes, but their body is completely paralyzed.
This locked-in syndrome. This is a locked-in syndrome spell.
Okay.
You don't always need to use a spell to do that. There's some grasses out there in the world that can get the job done.
So theoretically, if I hit him hard enough, will he wake up?
No.
That's what I'm asking.
You should totally do it. You should try it.
No, I don't think.
No, you kill the body, but I don't know what that's going to do with the essence. Since his body or his brain is sort of the soul gem,
Okay.
it's bad if you shatter a soul gem. So I'm going to assume it's bad if you shatter it.
Okay.
So what
Then
you're
I won't
saying
punch.
is punch him in the gut.
No, that's not what he's
The body,
saying.
the brain dies, and I don't know if the brain can continue to hold those.
Okay. Let me
Can
just
you-
try and float into his brain there. Hello? Hello,
Maybe.
can you hear me?
As
Maybe.
Toby floats through Shaman Delog, he phases through him and then out on the other side. And Toby, you notice that there is a piece of paper stuck in you now.
What? Did I just take a memo?
I think you did. And she
What's
just
it?
reaches
Read,
in and grabs
read
it.
me.
Cypress
She
grabs
reaches
the
through Toby and grabs it. Yeah.
Cypress grabs the piece of paper, and it appears to be another scroll. This one seems to be a altered dimensional portal spell, allowing a character to enter the essence that is trapped within an essence gem, or in this case, Delog's mind.
That
Oh, are we
sounds
going
so
on a
cool.
road trip?
Can I go?
If we all hold hands, can we do it together?
Well, I think Grunkle needs to cast it because I don't do magic. So, like, is the caster have to be the person who enters, or?
Well, it's a scroll, so you don't really have to be that inclined to do it.
I don't know magic, so
If you can read, you can cast.
that's cool. I still suck at magic. I'm not a good reader. I barely write, so.
Does it look like the scroll can transport multiple people, or does it look like just one?
It appears to create a portal that you can walk through.
Oh, that makes more sense there.
That's cool.
All right, let's do it. Let's because the best person to figure this out is this guy. But actually, before we do that, you know what? I toss him up over my shoulder in stiff form. We take this scroll. We're gonna go over to HR because I'm gonna let her know that we're entering his mind. And
I was just gonna write a note.
Yeah.
I was gonna write a note.
I don't
Is
know.
there a consent issue here?
So,
I don't think so, but she likes paperwork, and I'm not writing another apology letter.
That's
Do I need to
that's where
float through?
you've drawn the line.
Do I need to
doesn't
float?
apologize anymore. So
Do I need to float through his head again and see if anything else pops out?
his keys. So
Money.
Grunkle throws Shaman Delog on his shoulder in like this very stiff, position, and you walk back to Vanessa's office. Vanessa's not there. You don't know where she went off to. So Cypress leaves a note, and you cast the spell. As the misty vapor of the portal washes over you, the event horizon absorbs you entirely. On the other side, you suddenly find yourself in an empty expanse, void of anything. In the middle of the horizon, you see Shaman Delog, knelt and meditating.
Oh, hey there, how you doing?
I wish my brain was this quiet.
He doesn't acknowledge you, but it's very clear that he's not paralyzed. Even from far off, you can see
Hello?
that he's breathing.
Hey there, Toby Gunderson here. Pleasure to meet ya.
Grunkle walks in, and as walks towards him. As everyone kind of enters, he looks up for a moment, and he says, "Ah, intruders, usurpers of my essence. Try as you might, you will not get this body. This form belongs to me." And as
we know that. What are you talking about
he
there?
begins growing at a very fast rate, doubling in size to match
just gonna-
Cypress' stature.
I'm just gonna back away
He
here.
begins casting a spell clearly aggressively. At this
Hey,
point,
wait, please.
roll initiative.
Time's out there.
I
Cypress,
don't
you
think
can
we
go
have that
ahead and
option.
what do you say?
Okay. Hey, we're not here. We don't want your body. I mean, it's a nice body, I guess, if you're into that. But, like, we came to give you a note, but you were paralyzed and you were holding it. And then Toby flew through your head and you gave him another note. So, really, you are fighting yourself. Because we're only here on your own.
We just got a memo from Vanessa.
I've been trapped in my own mind for much longer than you've been here. You will not trick me, but I know your wily games, and it won't work on me.
I'm very sorry that you're trapped in your brain. That sucks.
I don't need your empathy or your sympathy. What I do need is to kill you so I can go back to my research. Your initiatives are 50.
Normally I'm the
45.
first to jump in for death there. Why is that gotta be my
Natural 100. Shaman DeLog has a 34 from chat earlier. Toby, you're up first. Go ahead.
Hey there, sir. I'm just an intern in the dungeon, and I promise you, they really just want you to have some note from the nice centaur lady. That's all we're doing here. You technically have to acknowledge receipt, so we had to come into your mind.
As you say that, he continues growing thanks to Tofu's cashing in of the points. And he says, I'll return this. I will return your bodies as well.
Oh, great.
What do you do?
I'm gonna go ahead and do the old Valor and the Chimpana, please.
All right, you make it happen, Captain. And I guess I gotta go get I didn't transport the token over that I needed to.
That is just a grave error on your part there.
Yeah, this I knew it was coming too. I should have.
It's always.
I should have prepared better.
He's my best friend there.
Yes. So there you go.
Listen, buddy, I need you to go and talk to him there. That would be great.
Chimpana can take its turn.
I just imagine Chimpana somehow immediately having all the information of what's going on. It is just as a chimpanzee trying to also talk sense into him.
I love that Chimpana is trying to rationalize with hand motions for emphasis. DeLog doesn't understand Chimpana. He can't speak the language.
Okay, Chimpana, just give him a gentle hug, okay? Just show that we are peaceful peoples.
Chimpana tries to aggressively hug Shaman DeLog. Is this an attack roll or no? I can't tell. I don't know what's happening.
I'm being sincere. You make me do whatever you think is necessary.
Okay. Link Chef's asking what DeLog's favorite book is. I'm gonna say The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Son of the View.
Sun Tzu.
No, but this is copyright neutral, so
I know.
There we go.
There's no copyright on
Sun I just imagine that's like an awful version of an au jus sandwich.
With sun-dried tomatoes. Shaman DeLog smacks Chimpana away.
I don't need your sympathy.
Are you okay, buddy?
Chimpana's fine.
Okay.
It wasn't like an aggressive bah. It was more like, get away.
It's okay. You're trying your best.
After Chimpana is Cypress.
Can I use my movement action or whatever to read the note out to him that we got from Vanessa?
Yes, please.
Okay. Do you have a note written out, or should I just vibe one out?
Nope,
Yes.
but if you would like to vibe one out, the basic, you know what it's about already. The paperwork needs to be done a different way. Go for it.
Dear Shaman DeLog, this is Vanessa. I sent this note along with Cypress to tell you that we're redoing the way we do our paperwork. As you know, that from the many notes that I sent out to you before this, that your paperwork has been not exactly up to standards. So our company standards have changed, and you need to accommodate this. So every day that you do something, you will have to fill out a piece of paper, and then at the end of the week, you turn them into me, and then I will alphabetize them, and I will send them. And it's a long note.
It's like painstaking detail of every action she does with the paperwork.
Yes.
I love that.
And then Cypress is like, I don't know how you could think I could make that up. I am not a figment of your imagination. First of all, I'm too pretty, and second of all, note.
So as you say all of those things, you can tell that he is still unfazed by that. Clearly, he has gone a little insane while he's been entrapped here. And he just responds with, anyone can write a note, but no one has access to this mind. You must have rifled through my things to get here. You will not take my power, my sanity, my immortality.
Well, I think you lost one of those already, that being the sanity.
I don't want any of those.
Is that everything you do? You can also attack if you want to.
I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
She says, I don't want any of those, you dumb, and she just claw attacks
You
all
dumb.
four of them. we do all four claw attacks.
You reading...
Wow, terrible on all
You
of
reading
those.
as Vanessa is hilarious.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Thank you.
What is your bonus to attack?
Oh, it's 35, I think. Hold on.
Okay, so the second one is the only one that hits.
Great.
And that's 35
that's
damage.
35
right?
damage, yeah.
Okay.
Let's be honest, it's better than Chimpana would have done.
I mean,
significantly better. Not that it's too hard to do. So after Cypress, it is Grunkle.
All right. So just for the record, the voice that he was using is the voice we've heard him speak in before, just a little craze.
Yes.
Okay, so we do believe that he is he. All right.
Yeah.
And just out of curiosity, since we're in here, do we have any weird like I will a sturdier set of boots on me? Does that do anything in this place?
Oh, a what?
Sturdier set of boots, like steel toes on the boots, just to see if I can change the environment mentally in here.
You can use a potency check to do something like that, yes.
Okay. So what I am going to do
Freddy Krueger up in here.
is,
100
you know what?
uncles.
I need to
Yes.
I need to subdue him. So to do that, I am gonna run around and we're gonna flank him.
Okay.
Right? We're gonna flank him, and I'm gonna use non-lethal beat down damage. So I am going to summon, or actually, you know what? I'm gonna take an action to see if I can summon my scimitars without actually summoning my scimitars, like just roar. Well, actually, you know what? They both take potency, so I might as well just summon my scimitars because one might not. They both take potency. You know what? I'm curious. Screw it. I might waste an attack. I try to just summon my scimitars without actually using the summon spell. I try to will them into being. How much potency is that going to require, roughly? I'll throw in...
Make a potency check. Let's see what happens.
All right.
So you just kind of force of will your scimitars into being, and you can see it like you're holding them like as tough as you can, and they begin to crackle energy.
I'm not even going to use potency. I'm going to just make a potency check. I'm just going to cheap out.
Okay,
I'll put in the bare minimum 1 potency because you said it required potency.
I appreciate that. So you try and manifest them, and it's like, and you see like almost the structure of a blade kind of start to form like lightning for a second, and then they form, but they're like miniaturized. because of your 27. So effectively, you summon 2 scimitar-looking daggers, is what you have now.
That's a really cool dagger spell you got there.
All right, you know what? I'll make it work. I will make it work. I am going to be flatlining him with these little itty-bitty miniature scimitars. I got one toad
Cypress just yells, "It happens to everyone. Stop stealing my jokes, Toby!" God.
So here we go. Summon scimitars. Let's rock and roll.
All right. 85 is a hit. They deal... I'm going to say they deal 20 damage instead of the 22 damage that you have for the miniaturized.
I just think it's a sign that you and I are going to be good friends.
And
Indeed.
Then that's...
I get 2 attacks. I get 2 attacks with the weapon and then one spell, so... Let me do that.
Link says, gives the scimitars to Chimpana. Oh my goodness. So Tofu just redeemed Make My Monster Grow on Grunkle, but not the mini daggers. So now you are twice the size, but your miniature scimitars you can barely hold anymore. Your hand is... If you've ever... You have 2 toothpicks, effectively, is what you have now. So you're just like this. So
Amazing.
Your second attack did not hit to begin with, but you're going to be hard-pressed to use these things anymore in any real capacity.
Give him the Chimpana!
The advantage, though, is you deal an extra 10 damage now, so... that's your whole turn, correct?
That's my whole turn.
Okay, so Shaman Blog begins channeling a spell. Very quickly, you notice that this spell chills the area around you. Clouds start forming overhead, and you expect this to take longer than it actually does. Clearly, Shaman Blog is in tune with his own essence, and as such, the spell Ice Storm does not require a turn to start up. So everyone needs to make a potency check, or a stamina check, or if you have a spell that gives you ice resistance or cold resistance, you can use a potency check. But dump it in.
I got a 69 there.
Oh, look at you.
Hopefully that's nice enough.
We'll see.
I want to add 20 to this, whatever it is, of my stamina, please.
Okay.
Thank you. 77.
Yep, and then Grunkle, stamina check from you unless you know a special spell. Good job. All right, so 89 is what Delog rolls versus Toby's 69, Cypress's 57, and Grunkle's 133. So
It was a 77, but it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, 77. Sorry. So Grunkle, how are you wanting to do this? Do you just jump out of the way with your strong, able, double-sized body?
How about this? I withstand the cold, and as it's pelting me, I move casually out of the storm before the real effect can happen.
There you go. So you just back up slowly.
He just rubs his arm slightly and has enough friction.
While he's doing that, Toby and Cypress, you guys are going to take 113 cold damage.
That's a lot of damage, yo.
I'm still alive.
Oh my gosh, did I just kill Toby again?
You one-shotted him.
Oh my goodness! Chimpana just disappears, as does Toby.
Jeez.
After that, Toby, it's back to you. Toby, you reappear just screaming in agony.
Oh god, that is as cold as a witch's. Oh, I shouldn't have finished that. We're on for children. Oh, that's like taking a dip in Lake Minnetonka. Oh!
Your whole turn is you just fading back into existence. After Toby, it is Cypress.
Oh, I
She's
didn't
gonna-
like that.
She's gonna try one more time to talk him out of this, because I'm gonna die.
I did forget mischance, though.
It doesn't matter. If it happens
late.
again, roll it.
She's gonna stay where she is. She just looks at him and she's like, listen, I have no need for extra knowledge. I don't like reading. I don't like writing. I just took this job because they paid me, and B, that I could like hang out with people. I don't have many friends, you know? So like, I don't want your information. I just wanted to hand you the note that I already read you, and I wanted to go home and go to sleep in my cot, you know? Like, I'm tired. Aren't you tired? Don't you want real sleep? Come on.
As you're saying that, you realize as you end your speech that the noise of the ice storm is far too loud for him to hear anything you just said. She just ended the call. Well, we are having a connection issue.
Four of them again. Oh, that's one. Ha! Two.
All right, sorry,
Three.
we're back.
Four. Are we back? What?
Were we
we'll be in a
gone,
second.
Derek?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Stream pulled the Toby there.
Yikes.
All right, I think we are back now. All right, sorry about that, everybody.
We're back at Dinosaur
Oh,
Story.
It's going out again. Something's happening.
Oof.
What? Hold on there. Resurrection is a B.
All right, and now we're officially back. I think my phone
Nice.
was just a wee bit angry. So, Cypress.
Your phone's like, David, this isn't my intended function.
Why are you doing this to me, David? So Cypress, what do you do?
I attack with my 4 claws attacks.
All right, perfect. And your
the
bonus
lowest is
35, correct?
The lowest was a 64. Did that one hit?
Yeah, ignore the 36 at the bottom. That's not a thing.
Okay. Let's see. So 75 plus 35 is a hit. The 83 plus 35 is a hit. And the 65 plus 35 is a hit. So you hit 3 times.
So
105 points of damage.
So the 64 wasn't a hit then?
No, apparently not.
Okay.
No, I said the
Good luck.
65 was.
No, I'm talking about the 29, which
Plus
the
35.
Oh, yeah, that's
64.
definitely not a hit.
That's. I would wager, since the boy is 4 times his original size, that he would be easier to hit. But that's just me.
Well, then you'd
but
lose
his
that wager,
ebony skin
apparently.
is the only reason he's being.
The worst.
Yeah.
Did you say pigskin? Because I could go for a nice game of
Ebony
the
skin,
football.
ebony skin.
Oh, okay.
Ebony!
So, after Cypress' turn, it's Grunkle's turn.
We should start a touch league later. That'd be fun, right?
Could be.
You say it was my turn?
Grunkle's
No,
turn.
it's Grunkle.
Okay. Sorry. I'm deaf.
I am going to drop the toothpicks as a free action and summon my actual scimitars.
Okay. you
of
summon
two appropriate
appropriately
size.
sized scimitars.
Now, do those other 2 stay on the ground? Because I'm wondering if I summon Shippuna, if you can pick them up.
Yes, they are currently just on the ground.
Oh.
I am going to attack again. I am flat blading for not killing type stuff.
Okay. Ooh, Nelly. So 98, natural 98 is a critical hit for you. The 68 does not hit, however. I'm sorry, the 28 doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit, yeah.
So crit damage is 44, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so you deal 44 points of damage to him.
You know, if we kill another employee, you think we're gonna have to do more apologies?
I'm flat blading.
All right.
So
Bless
do
you.
damage.
don't know
After Grunkle's turn, it is the log. He maintains his spell, so everyone roll another stamina check.
Cool.
Am I still underneath it?
Yeah,
Is this like a circular thing, or is this one of the one that's
I left the type in
yeah,
there.
it's orbiting him in a 5 square radius, I think. Yeah,
It's
5 square
probably
radius.
not enough to survive, but that's fine.
What is the regen rate? Let's see, you get back
It's 10 plus
10
your level.
plus your level. So I have 20.
Yep. Everyone should have 20 back. So, Toby rolls an 86, Grunkle with a 48, and Cypress with a 120. Smart move.
I'm not getting hit again.
Oh my goodness! 121. Chat, if you want that to be rerolled, just cash in them points. Until that point, though, everyone takes 113
die.
damage.
I'm gonna die.
Let me just roll that ghost chance, or that mischance there. Nope.
Oh, Toby dies again! That's twice in one episode!
That's the third time I've died
Third
today.
time.
Yeah.
Did you say 113?
13.
Point-
Yeah. After that, it is back to Toby, who spends his turn coming back.
Oh god, that's like the furnace went out. Oh, that's unpleasant there. Oh, you think? Oh, why do you keep doing that? You're very rude.
After Toby is Cypress, your turn.
I'm gonna take my movement and I'm gonna dip over here to Grunkle. And I'm gonna yell at him, just reopen the portal thing that got us here in the first place. I'm about to
Respectfully,
die.
GTO.
Please.
Opened it with the scroll.
Dying's
and
only scary the first 26 times.
I'm pretty sure it's there's so many hundreds here today, and I'm pretty sure the scroll's blank. I take a gander at the scroll. I'm pretty sure it's blank, right?
It's definitely blank.
You don't
yeah.
remember it? I believe you can remember. I believe in you, Grunkle. Get me out of here.
I think death is the only way out.
Our whole group is now ghosts.
I'm stuck in here forever.
So, I guess it's gonna. Is that all he did on his turn?
No, it's
Yeah,
my
that-
turn.
It's
What
Cypress'
if
turn
I
now.
give him a kiss or something? Really shock the system.
What? I just forgot you Grunkle's extra damage from being big, so I just added
Oh, yeah.
that. But Cypress, you're up.
Well, she's. He can't hear me, so I have to hurt him again, I guess. But or not, apparently.
All of your attacks miss. You're just so fearful of dying now. Grunkle,
Hopefully over the wind you hear, maybe just run away.
you can move away if you would like. You can attack and move.
Can I move any, or is it just all me coming back to life?
Your whole
It's
turn
all I
is you
focus
just
on.
coming back to life.
It's all
Tell
his
her.
mind. How are we gonna? This is a terrible idea, and I
I
blame
tell
you.
her. I
The
tell
death
Cypress.
spreadsheet right
Yeah,
literally
I'm
says
lit-
ice storm killed by ice storm again.
I'm listening,
Will
Grunkle.
roll yourself back to full health. Just will it be. Just will it into existence.
Just will it.
Just will it. Just
Okay,
believe or not.
Tony Robbins, we'll just positive think our way out of this problem.
David, I would like to try to will myself back to perfect health.
Roll a potency check.
Can I add all of my potency?
Yes, you may.
Oh no. Okay, so it's just.
If
the
I could
one
have if I
method.
could have 5 seconds alive, I could maybe help a little bit, but no.
Yeah, we're going for
This-
all potency. I don't
I
have
could
much.
give you a whopping 14 pieces of health there.
Grunkle yells to Cypress to just will herself back to full health, and you see Cypress just look at him with astonishment like, are you serious? And then she just like closes her eyes and just like, Ugh! And as she does that, she is healed back to full health.
Shut up! That's amazing. As that happens, she just looks at him like he's like her new best friend. She's like, I could stay here forever then, right? Yes! Okay, so...
Maybe not. I don't know how often
I wonder if I could will myself from...
She didn't hear any of that. She was like, nope, I didn't hear that. Yeah, we're fine.
Tofu wants that to be a shirt. Just will it instead of just do it. So, Cypress, that was just like a half second for you. You can attack if you would like.
I already
you did attack. I'm sorry.
I did, yeah. And I missed horribly.
Yeah. Grunkle,
I was
you're
distraught.
Distraught.
I am going to do the scimitar beatdown again. And after flailing about wildly, I am going to run outside of the radius of the storm, and I am going to heal myself.
Okay.
With
his turn, you can just do all the math and stuff. His turn is continuing the same thing. So Toby, Cypress, stamina checks, please.
Oh god, I don't
Okay,
have much.
there.
Okay, hold on. So I regained 20, and I had 20.
Yep.
Okay.
Toby finally survives a round, unless anyone in chat wants Toby to re-roll.
Please don't do that to me. I really like to live for 5 seconds,
cool.
Derek.
I'm only. We'll see if this. If I.
It doesn't work by. Oh wait, no, it does work. Sorry, I was looking at the 126. Cypress, you are able to kind of duck under him just enough to be in like the eye of the storm a little bit.
I've never hated the cold more.
No one takes damage this turn. Toby, back to you unless chat chimes in the next moment.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is just a wild, crazy idea. I'm gonna float right up to his face and just mwah.
Nothing
That do anything for you, big fella?
Nope. He maintains his focus. He does not care.
Oh crap. Then I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna cast. Hold on. I'm gonna look up my number here. Okay, +6. I'm gonna cast some smolders. Hopefully get rid of this icy demeanor here.
This is a stamina check for him, right?
Yes, it is, Dare. Dance for me, big fella.
Shaman Delog's kind of a mean person. He adds exactly 83 to his roll.
Do it again, you jerk. Oh, that one was not as good.
Okay, he adds 17 to his roll because that's all he's got left.
Oh,
Then I'm gonna move the rest of my movement there and hope I'm out of range this time.
Okay. Cypress, you're up.
So Cypress is thinking, well, if I can will myself healed, can I also will him to stop being a jerk and listen to us?
Roll
Can you will your attacks to hit?
Oh, did I? That'd be cool. How much did I wager? Can't remember. Did I do all of it?
For the copyright neutral field.
Oh, I did.
Stare.
So I can only do 20. This is my. Oh no! Wow.
You will
Garbage.
him to stop, and it's almost like you're willing a brick wall to fall. It just doesn't quite work.
Stop it! Stop! It's okay. I would like to. I sure would. Here we go again.
Oh my gosh!
2,
first
3,
one hits.
4.
Third one hits, and the fourth one hits.
105 points of damage, baby.
Dang.
What's your crit range?
As you do that, Shaman Delog falls to the ground, taking a knee, clearly winded, and he says, what the, oh, Thank you so much. Oh, that was the worst headache I have ever had. What are you doing in my mind?
Okay, so here's what happened.
Decrease in size.
So, oh, good, you're listening now. Okay, so what happened was
You got a brother named Tom. You just hear from the distance.
What is that over there?
That's Toby. He's very funny. So what had happened is that Vanessa sent us down to your office with a note, which I've already read to you, but I can read it again if you want. And we found you in your office. You were paralyzed, and you had a spell scroll right in your hands, but it was blank, obviously. So, using our master knowledge, and she just waves at Grunkle, who's in the distance. Using our master knowledge, who can read and write, we figured out what happened, and that you were trapped in your own mind. So we were like, we have to fix it. And
I floated through your skull.
Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. Yes. And then Toby floated through your skull. You
Just
gave
waving.
us the other half of the scroll that we needed to open the portal to come to your mind. And so here we are. And then you were very rude to us, trying to fix you because you thought that we were imaginary, which is fair. We are
You
pretty.
killed me twice.
You did kill him twice, but he's a ghost, so don't worry about it. It's okay. But we would really like to get out of your mind, please.
Well, yes, let's us go then. Okay, so let's see. And he starts like doing some wavy hand motions, and a portal
He's
opens
Doctor
up.
Stranging in the corner.
He did just,
Love it.
And so portal opens up, and you see past the misty vapor of the event horizon back into DeLog's office. So do you all walk through?
I have never been happier.
Absolutely.
To be back in this dungeon.
And then I'll walk through if he seems okay.
Yep. So walking through, everything seems all right. You appear back in DeLog's office, and you guys are back. Cool. Looking around, he says, "Thank you for this note. It is, well, it is something," and he just throws it in a trash receptacle next to him.
I told Vanessa that was probably where it was gonna end up, and she thought I was crazy.
Memos have no place in the dungeon, especially for one such as myself, an immortal being who honestly is very thankful for your involvement, for being in here. So thank you for going into my mind and really saving me from my own insanity.
You're very welcome.
Oh yeah, of course, no problem. We did have a couple questions, if you didn't mind.
I have no questions. I think Toby has a couple of questions.
We just heard some rumors about the vampire peoples, like that you guys aren't fans of garlic seasoning or beefsteaks.
No, it's really, the garlic is just more of a taste preference. For whatever reason, it's too strong. It's
You
just
think it kind of overpowers a dish if you get too much? But
Yes,
personally,
honestly, what we like the most in the beefsteaks, we don't really like either. But the reason we don't like them is simple. We prefer the taste of warm, irony food. Like
that
blood.
makes sense.
Okay.
Yes.
So not like a warm spinach salad, not the same? No?
No,
I mean,
it's not
Are we
bad.
technically both dead? Is that how that works? I don't know what the classification system is.
Technically, you are dead. I'm dead.
Well, that's neat
Oh.
there.
That's cool.
All right, much to
Somebody,
do.
we were reading about souls.
Thank you.
Am I a soul?
Let me ask you this. Can you write memo in chat? And if you write the memo word in chat, we will be able to see not only who wins some dice, but also if you have a soul, or you are a soul, or maybe you're not
Do
a
I
soul.
do I have a soul there?
No,
Who knew? These
don't
eternal
have one.
questions.
I think you are one. You're
Okay,
the-
that's kind of what I was figuring based on what we was reading.
I think you're the ethereal manifestation of a soul that is now void of its form.
Cool.
There you have it.
Does that mean there's like a set number of times he can die as a soul, or like?
You would be surprised how many times I have died.
It's kind of
wouldn't-
complicated. Yes, I
Okay.
think there is technically a certain amount, but because he is stuck on this plane of existence, it is a large number for certain.
Okay.
I mean,
Good to know.
they've heard about 27 of those about so far there.
Oh, I would go so far as to wager you'd be looking at maybe 300 or so.
I'm gonna have to start doing some heavy thinking to see how close to that number I am.
Yes. Well, if you need help, just come find me. So
You know who was great at remembering my deaths?
I don't care.
My ex-husband Richard. He was a great guy. Kind of. Well, he was kind of a dick there, but that goes with the name.
Fair.
Odd.
Well,
All right. Bye.
Glad you're not in your head anymore. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you. He closes the door behind you. So, having confronted Dlog's essence, you return to your sleeping bags for a long rest. It's been an eventful day, to say the least, and it appears that even something as simple as a memo can have lasting impacts. Aww. So,
PTSD.
yes, lots of PTSD. So we are
A lot
going
of death.
to go ahead and roll in chat. Raisinov, put memo in chat. I'm going to go on the honor system and select you because I know you're
Go
there.
chat, go.
So we are going to go ahead and roll for our keyword memo.
I'm gonna say before you pull it, I'm playing for Raz.
Okay. So if you get pulled, Raz gets it.
Yeah.
Okay, look at how gracious you are. Perks up. All right, we're
Oh,
rolling.
hey there, buddy.
Tofu
Oh, it was-
won some dice.
It was tofu.
is,
Don't worry about
is
it.
up to you. Congrats. Hey, Mick. So, Tofu, you won some dice. If you want to gift them to Raz, great. If not, tune in next week. There's plenty of dice to win. So, we are going to end it here. So, we are going to go to our outro video. Don't forget, you can... My name is Riznop. Okay, there we go. We all supported Raz for that. Raz gets them then, is what I'm assuming. So we'll hit the outro video. Don't forget to tune in live, share. Don't forget to tune in Wednesday, October 27th for Critical Dawn. And then also, remember, only you can prevent memo fires. Bye.